We all know those GLP-1 injections work wonders, but that price tag almost gave me a heart attack when my insurance denied coverage. I was staring at a choice between paying my mortgage or paying for weight loss. Talk about a rock in a hard place. Then I found Elevate Health compounded semaglutide at just $58 with payment plans that don't require a second mortgage. Same medication, same results, but a price that real folks can actually afford. Visit joinelevate.com today. That's JOINELEVATE.com. Your wallet will be as happy as your waistline. This medication is not FDA approved.
Hi divas, it's me, Tia Kofi, and welcome back to the Final FronTia. Now, on this episode, we have someone that I'm absolutely obsessed with, someone that I actually know in real life, and someone that you all know from the same thing that you know me from. Release the Beast, Bimini! What was that? I haven't got any lip gloss on. This is the start of the podcast. Hello, Bim.
Good afternoon, I think.
Whatever time it is. Welcome to my home. You've never been here before.
I've never actually been in this room. It's really lovely. I love what you've done with the place.
It looks a bit like a room that you're in sometimes.
Yeah, but mine's less glam.
Do you want to borrow the part?
I can feel the O2. Is it the O2? Did they give us O2 or CO2?
CO2.
I can feel the carbon dioxide.
No, they give us O2. They take the CO2. They give us O2.
O2 priority.
Yeah,
That's what I get from this.
That is that. That's a little
free tickets to Nicki Minaj.
A little biology and a plug for O2 priority customers. I'm nervous now because you said you've got a secret and you will not keep it. And I want to know what it is.
Are you ready?
I'm actually scared, like genuinely.
I'm scared actually to say it because I feel like I don't know how you're going to react.
Can I have a little sip of coffee before
Have a bit of sip of coffee, go on. I've never watched an episode of Doctor Who.
You've never watched an episode of Doctor Who? That was the secret.
That was the secret.
You've never watched an episode? Okay, Baby J, go on BBC iPlayer. Oh no, Disney Plus now.
I've never watched it. I've never watched it. Yeah, and I know like everyone like I remember like seeing everyone like coming on your pod and like a horror being a secret closeted fan.
Wild.
That was wild, and I didn't realise. I was like, oh, it's such a big thing. And I guess like for me, growing up, I don't know why. I was like, Buffy was mine.
And we've literally just lost Michelle Trachtenberg, who played Dawn.
I know.
Sad.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Dawn, as a character, was annoying though.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was like, we hate Dawn. And
we
now
hate
everyone's
Dawn.
going to be like, we love Dawn.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, because she was a phenomenal actress.
She had great moments, but I felt like she held Buffy back sometimes. But I think Buffy needed that.
She really did. Sorry, we'll come back to Buffy. I need to discuss Doctor Who.
Well, yeah, okay, I tried to side note.
No, you tried to like get around it. I feel like you would love it. And I'll tell you for why. Because the queer representation that Russell T Davies brings into the show is absolutely iconic. And if there's one thing you love, it's queer representation on screen.
And Billie Piper was in it.
That's reason number 2.
Yeah.
Naughty's icon, Billie Pipes.
Was she like Secret Diary of a Call Girl Billie, or was she different?
No, she was like, okay, no, you'd love. Because she was like, it's very Bimini in the God Save This Queen era Bimini. Rose Tyler was sort of like just this girl from like the estate who wanted to like live and like
do a dance
find her dream. Yeah, very that. And then she saw the stars. In a way, it's a metaphor for your journey.
I will check it out if that's the case. If Billie Piper's like me, because I love Billie Piper. But I will check it out. I don't know why. I don't know why it missed me. I don't know why. Because it's been around for like hundreds of years, no?
It's been around, like 60 years.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. Yeah. It is. It's like,
and I think I have the idea that it still looks like that.
No, it's not in black and white, don't worry. Okay. Baby J, can you find out if Doctor Who's been around longer than the Eurovision Song Contest? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 1956 versus 1958. That is a neurodivergent slay, if that is correct. No, you'd love it. There's a character, Rose Tyler's mum, Jackie Tyler. You'd love her.
I've got something else to say as well.
Oh my God. Is it? Have you never seen Eurovision?
No, I have seen it.
Okay, good.
But I'm not committed. I'm a bad LGBTQI. I've never been like, I don't know what it is. I've never watched it fully all the way through and enjoyed it. Only some acts. Some acts are amazing.
Yeah.
Some acts are amazing.
But that's the journey. That's part of the process.
But I think it's a bit political, which obviously I like that, but I do think it's a lot political, and it doesn't always come down to the talent. I think it always comes down to like what's going on in the world, and I think there can be like things, and I don't know, I think sometimes I just feel like sometimes we don't send the best people, and I'm like, why are we like we can do so much better, surely, but then they hate us.
Yeah, but it's a mix, because you have people like when we sent Sam Ryder second place.
Yeah, well, this is pure talent. Yeah, and I think I'm chatting shit because I have no idea really, but
no, you are right.
It's something that I think, I don't know, I like. I don't know why. I think
the political element of the voting, like people always say, Cyprus always vote for Greece, and like Eastern Europe always vote for each other, but I think they are more likely to have a commonality in like culture.
Yeah.
So of course they're going to like each other's songs better, because one, they're probably going to hear them on the radio because they share radio stations, and two,
it's not RuPaul's best Eurovision race.
It kind of is. But I do agree. Sometimes we could have sent like stronger people.
But then I guess I think there's a campness to it which I love for some of the acts, and I think it's really cool. And I know like Malta, the song for Malta this year,
Serving Cant.
I'm like obsessed with that. Like that's cool. And like I don't know, there's I don't know what I miss. I think it's because my family's Scottish and we never had a TV. No, we did. But I think it's because they're Scottish. They never really like
got into it.
Showed me it as a kid.
Oh, okay. This year is definitely a year for you, I feel.
When did you first watch it? Well, yeah, because you're going to be hosting the
big Eurovision party on BBC One on either Friday the 7th or Saturday the 8th, depending on how you view time, because it goes through midnight. But
that's amazing. Well done.
Thank you. I'm really proud of that. I was absolutely shitting myself because we filmed it in the Netherlands, and it was in an arena with 17,000 people. And I just walked on stage, hadn't shown my chest properly, and Simon was absolutely raging. But like, just walked on stage with my hairy chest and my hairy armpits and was like, "Hi Eurovision, how's it going?"
Absolutely, why not?
Living the dream.
There's hairy people. There's hairy like women in Netherlands.
Live your lives.
Yeah, live your life. Anyone could be hairy.
That's very true. This year, I feel like it is a year for you. There is someone from Finland who kind of has like Real Housewives energy, like big blonde hair. Her song is called Ich komme, which is German for I come, and she ends it by riding on a giant mic stand with pyrotechnics coming out of the bottom of it while she's singing Ich komme.
I don't know what that entire thing entails on representation of me, but thank you.
I just see it. I see like
I come in German and sexy blonde hair. We love that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. When growing up, who are your pop idols? Like, I'm sorry, I'm telling the question to you.
No, I love it. It's fine. This is like the final pieces. Yeah. It's a crossover.
Who was your pop girl? Because mine was straight away Britney Spears.
I see it.
Yeah, it was like she was the one like 5 years old, and everyone's talking about like queer people being like sexual and like overly sexual and like making overly sexual to children, which is bullshit. Anyway, firstly, because if we want to go down that road, we know what a lot of Christians. But anyway. I was dancing around 5 years old to I'm a Slave for You with my clothes off, like copying Britney Spears like choreography. I'm like, I'm sorry, I was sexualized by Britney Spears. I was sexualized by heterosexuality.
Britney Spears' first single, she was a 17-year-old girl dressed as a schoolgirl trying to get the dad going.
Exactly.
Rough.
On the cover of a magazine. I'm like, listen, if we want to dissect the problem in the world, it's men. And it's straight, patriarchal, toxic men that will do that to young girls. Even Katie Price, 16 years old, in like magazines and stuff, you know, like it was fine then.
I will take that a step further, and I will just say I think it's all men, and that's the end.
That's all. Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Not just straight men.
Yeah. I know. To be honest, there's like levels of it in the LGBTQ community as well.
Yeah, particularly when it comes to like this podcast, I swear is about sci-fi, but not today. Particularly when it comes to like race with like gay men specifically. It just really always alarms me, and it's something that I've like understood more and more. And the turning point about that for me was literally Drag Race. Because like when you start doing drag, suddenly you're like more authoritative, I guess, in like queer spaces, especially the ones you perform at. And after you've been on Drag Race, I was suddenly like, oh, yeah, now you suddenly want to finger me. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I know, and I had a problem with that after Drag Race because to be honest, I've been a relationship kind of person. I'm not in a relationship anymore. Recently just split up, but we're good, don't worry. Antidepressants. But I have always been a relationship kind of person. I think after Drag Race, I was actually single, and I didn't know if people wanted me or Bimini. And one guy I remember like sleeping with, obviously not in sex. Oh, this is not sci-fi, but science kind of. having sex in, not having sex in drag, sorry, I don't know why I said that, but he wanted to say, he was like, he didn't know who I was. So I was like, great, let's go home, like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And halfway through he said, release the beast. That was a mood killer, by the way.
No,
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I had a similar situation. I really feel like I'm giving the whole game away, but whatever. This one person, like, we went home together after Heaven. You know who you are because you ignored me at Manchester Pride when I said hi, you fucking weirdo. But, like, we were having penetrative anal intercourse, and he was having a great time bouncing around. Sorry, baby J. And then at one point just unconsciously went, Tia, after I'd only introduced myself as Lawrence and he didn't know anything about drag. I said I was a performer, didn't mention it at any point. Then I had another person who will remain nameless who pretended they didn't know anything about Drag Race, then told all his housemates that I was obsessed with him while he was messaging me being like, when fuck me again,
yeah,
blah,
people,
blah, blah.
they just do it for the clout.
Yeah, and then his housemates were like, you need to back down. And then I just handed them my phone and was like, look at all the messages.
It's so annoying with that shit. Like, I think after Drag Race, and you might have felt the same, lack of trust.
Yeah.
Lack of trust with people, because I feel like I was too giving in a way of like my energy and my time, because I was always just tried to see the good in most people.
Yeah.
And I realised that ain't always true, and that hurt me, as I'm a strong person, but I'm also quite sensitive.
Yeah.
And I think I have that, and I think it's part of being creative and whatever, and unmedicated ADHD. But yeah, I think I struggled with that. I struggled with knowing who to trust. I struggled with knowing what, like, and I just wanted to have a good time and let go, you know? Like, I think that's why I struggled a lot of the time. I feel like I'm in, like, a really good place now.
Yeah.
Thank you again, antidepressants. But it's something you need to talk about it, mental health, because I think it's so important. We know how important that is, like, with everything that's happened recently. And I think, especially in the queer space, like, we're seeing it happen more. And I think really what we all need to do is just fucking be kind to each other and accepting, and not allow it to go further within the community, because it's a bit serious at the minute. It's all segregated. All nightclubs are all like, all nightlife is just like, oh, this only, you know? Like, no one's together anymore, like, just dancing around, taking ecstasy.
I agree.
I do think queers are drawn towards stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like things like Buffy, things like... Because I think Buffy was a slayer, and
She was.
she taught me how to slay, and like just obsessed, like she was the outsider.
Yeah, that's the key thing with things like Buffy or Charmed, like anything, even like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Love.
That literally the story is, person doesn't know their inner power, discovers their real power, has to keep it a secret from everyone else in the world, because otherwise they might be persecuted for it. But really, like, the secret that they're keeping makes them stronger and better, and that is just a queer storyline.
It is absolutely that, and I think that's why we all go to that, and also the mythical sides, and like the I think Buffy was just, for me, I remember like watching it. I think the first episode was on like BBC Two.
Yeah,
it was like 6:30 or something on like after school.
Yeah.
After Simpsons, yeah. And I remember like watching it, and my dad was like, are you sure you should watch this? Like, I can't remember how young I was, but I was obsessed. I was like, became obsessed with Buffy. We used to play it in the playground, running around like pretending to kill vampires. Like, it was so fun. Bring that back, being a kid.
Well, I think they are trying to bring it back. I believe,
yeah, they are, Yeah, but I mean, like, we used to like run around like, I was always Willow because I had ginger hair.
But I see you more as a Faith. I feel like you would be like,
I would have been now.
Slayer.
Back then, I wasn't as I didn't wear, like, I don't know. I was a bit like, yay, 2, 4, 6, 8, like very that, very that. And like, yeah, we used to put all the girls together and do like dance groups, and then and I remember like the boys would say, you haven't got a willy because you can do the splits.
Is that a real thing that they said?
Yeah, always used to say it.
Not understanding basic biology.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like, it hangs down, it doesn't. But anyway, it was, we used to love playing that. And I remember, like, watching all of the episodes and just being so obsessed with Buffy. Just obsessed. Really fancied Angel. That was my first sex dream.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was
But now
Paul
I'm
from
Spike.
S Club 7.
Who was it?
Paul from S Club 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're a Paul girl.
Very
I love that.
But that's weird that, like, why Angel? Was it like the strength and the dominance and the sexy drinking of blood?
Maybe it was the mystique and like the... I don't know. Like, now it's not a Spike. Like, if I look back, even though Spike's problematic, listen, Spike should not have done what he did. But he was, to me now, I look at him like aesthetically, facially, everything. I'm like, oh, he's hot. But yeah, I remember like I was like 7 having a sex dream, 7 years old.
I can see also the Spike aesthetic.
Yeah.
I can see Spike in like a Bonnex trench.
Well, listen, this is it. As long now I've got my hairline. Now I've actually got a hairline. I am gonna do all of that stuff. I can't wait.
Just fully Spike coded.
Spike coded. I think I'm gonna keep it ginger though. I'm gonna keep it ginger for as long as I can. But I know I want to go blonde at some point with it long, with my hairline. But I'm gonna keep it ginger.
I feel like you could get a part in the Buffy reboot.
Buffy?
Sarah Michelle.
If you are watching, please, I will do anything. In the show, not like behind the scenes.
So that goes for me in Doctor Who. Russell, you already know this. So I don't
manifest. I mean, come to the UK. Don't go to Sunnydale. We'll start Sunnydale here.
Well, they have to leave because in the last episode they completely got rid of that hellmouth.
Yeah, exactly.
So where are they going next?
God, crazy life. Could you imagine at 16 years old, you just find out you've got to kill all these vampires and you're just really good at it?
I could absolutely believe that.
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen.
I fully thought I was going to be a charmed one. Like, I was so convinced. I used to make fan films, as anyone that I went to school with will know. I used to force everyone, and not like age 7. Like, I was fully a 15-year-old, making all my friends pretend to be demons so I could like fight them.
We love that.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that at that age, sadly. I was doing that at 7, but at 15 we were down the park getting pissed.
I was a late bloomer, what can I say?
Yeah, I wish I wasn't. I wish I was a late bloomer, sorry. Because I was like, I think because I hung around with the girls.
Yeah.
And like, at school I wasn't like I was a bit of an attention seeker. Like I was a bit of a show off. Not attention seeker, but I was like, I liked to be chatty and I was very like social. So I was in the like, popular group at school, but with the girls. Like, it wasn't the boys. Like, they didn't really want me there. And anytime I was hanging around with the boys, it was too much banter, and I was just like, stop being so mean. But then, yeah, me and the girls, obviously, I feel like mature earlier than the boys in school.
Yeah, for sure.
So they started going out in boys' cars, and I was the token gay that would do that as well. So with that came, like, me trying weed and me trying this at like 14, 15. And I think, like, looking back, I wish I hadn't. And like my little sister, she's 18 now, completely different generation. But they don't drink, they don't do that, but they don't go out.
No, and that's like tying back to what you said before about like the nightlife scene. That's like one of the problems is there aren't young people going out.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, like I fully support no drinking, the sort of sobriety, like a lot of Gen Z people are doing, like me on my 0% beers, like I love it, but it's also damaging the nightlife industry, and from that comes a lot of like queer art and queer culture and like performers, so it's like it's a very weird balance to strike.
There's a real push and pull with it. I think there's a disillusionment with the younger generation. They don't feel represented in society at all. Like they don't feel like the leaders represent them. They don't know what's going on. Nightlife. And a big thing is the phones as well. Like we had an interesting conversation on my podcast the other day with Michaela Loach, and she was speaking about AI in a way that I hadn't thought about. Right. I'd thought about the way of like it getting in the wrong hands and how damaging it could be. Like it could be really, could kill the world really. It could turn us all into paper clips if someone told it to. But like... that's a very extreme view. But she said younger generation, like the kids are doing their work, their schoolwork on AI and like asking it. And that means they're not thinking for themselves. Like, what's going to happen to critical thinking? What's going to happen to thinking? And that's what we're seeing happening. That's what they want. They want everyone to just be so numb and suppressed in whatever way so that they can control.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It's really scary. And it's not even just young people. Like, it's literally also like creatives. Like if someone's trying to come up with an idea for a podcast, type it into ChatGPT and you'll find something. Trying to come up with a TV show, trying to come up with a film idea, trying to generate...
Yeah, it's all going to become very, like, it lacks nuance, I think, and that's where you can really see it. And I think if it continues to be used in that way to create art and creativity and fuel creativity, I understand, like, finding something because... As an idea, like if you put something down, it gives you a couple of ideas, then you expand on it and come up with more of your own. That's kind of referencing it in a way that's being used like would reference fashion looks or something. But if you're using it completely for that, and like younger kids are just doing their work and not having to think about anything, it just worries me how they're going to grow up, and they're just constantly stuck to the phones. I'm stuck to my phone. Yeah. I at least played with toads when I was 12, you know?
That's quite fierce.
Yeah.
But I find it really upsetting because like even like get home after a show or a gig or an event, like to unwind, my instinct is like watch something on Netflix or like put something on my phone on YouTube. Like I even like fall asleep with like stuff playing on my phone, whether it's like a like meditation podcast from like Spotify or like listening to someone like build houses on The Sims on YouTube. Like I have to have like noise, and that upsets me deeply.
Do you know what I find the one thing that really calms me?
What?
Is listening to the Real Housewives. I'm not even joking. I will put them on to go to sleep. Them arguing. I love it.
The arguments calm you.
I love it. It calms my mind. I just love it.
What is that like? You sort of like listening to it and thinking, reflecting on your own life?
It's like white noise for me.
Oh, just like fully background.
It's like white rich noise.
Very that.
Fully background. No, I think the Real Housewives is like a franchise that I'm obsessed with.
Do you have a particular favourite?
I've got 3.
Okay.
Right now, I would say top is Salt Lake City, Real Housewives Salt Lake City. It's like Shakespeare. You can't even write it. It is power. It is greed. It is deception. It is deceit. It is like hierarchical systems, bringing them down. It is everything.
And that's Salt Lake City. Do they have any Mormons in it?
They are all Mormons. They're all, like, some of them are excommunicated from the community. Some of them are Mormon 2.0 and they all drink and get pissed. Like, they are hypocrites to what the Mormon community is, but it's just genius.
I love Mormons.
The character, you should honestly, like, watch an episode. Jen Sharp, one of them's in prison now. Like, she got, like, on the season 2, they literally had the arrest all happen and the court, and then she went to prison. And she was denying it right up until she went, and she had been doing a mass market fraud scam since 2012, frauding the elderly and vulnerable out of money. Like, how bad is that?
That
For
is
years.
so bad.
And, like, she was, like, living this lavish lifestyle, had 4 assistants, was, like, driving around these cars. She was, like, a fucking character as well. She was a great character, but, like, a villain. Like, bad. She's in prison now, but apparently she's doing really well and she's getting early release.
And she's probably living her best life in prison.
Apparently she's, like, running it.
I love that. Yeah. I do kind of, like, I know that's really bad and, like, villainous, but also kind of camp.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, this is what I mean. You can't make it up with these women, and they all have something so unique about them that is so interesting, and they make such great television. And it's I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I feel like Shakespeare would be quaking because they can't write it better than this.
It's crazy. Honestly, I can't tell you. You've sold me on it because I've never really watched any Real Housewives, which is like your equivalent of not watching Doctor Who. I've never watched Real Housewives.
Yeah, I'd say it's the same. Yeah,
but it is the same. But Mormons, I'm obsessed. I can get on board with that.
It's
completely.
genius. It's honestly genius because I was like, because it was a newer franchise out of them all. Because Beverly Hills, New York's the OG in Atlanta, and then Beverly Hills, that's my other favourite. It's been a bit dry recently, but it used to be amazing. It's still good. Dorit's doing really well. She had a fag in her car and it was like, oh my God, is Dorit smoking? That's weird. And then there's Miami, which is good. But Soul Lake is just another league of its own.
I must watch. Are you familiar with the term soaking?
When you're wet.
No. It's this thing, Baby J, I'm going to tell you about it. Young Mormon, this is gross. It's a thing that young Mormons do because they don't believe in like sex before marriage.
But they just put it in?
Yeah, you just put it in.
Oh yeah, they talk about that show.
And then you get someone to like bounce on the mattress for you, so there's movement.
What the feck?
Just
penetrate you in there. Just go like, why? Who's the other person?
I know. It's
like,
just
how is that? I don't understand. A lot of the things, the Mormonism belief, some of it is like very extreme, obviously, because there's extremists and everything. But like the Mormons being able to have multiple wives and stuff, like that
shit's crazy. And all because what's his name? Joseph Smith found a gold thing with writing on it that no one ever saw, and he was the only one who could translate it. And now it's disappeared.
And everyone believes it, and they give him loads of money.
It's wild.
And one of them's related to him.
Like, actually?
Yeah, like from the line. He's down the line, yeah.
So they're like a prophet?
Some of them were like old heritage Mormons from like when they first like settled.
From when they first made it up. Yeah. I have, Baby J's lurking, so we have unfortunately come to the end. But, you know, like simulation theory, that we're like already living in a simulation. I like keep thinking about it. Because like, apparently there's like a 50-50 chance that this is a simulation. And then I was like playing The Sims because I am a loser.
And Sims is actually the real life.
Yeah. But I was playing it and The Sims like wave at you to be like, I need a wee or like whatever. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like manifesting. Because that Sim is like waving at me to be like, I need this in my life. And I was like, wait, that's just like what prayer is. So like, how like religion rejects science makes no sense to me anymore. Because I'm like, but science is telling us we're probably in a simulation. So that's why like manifesting might work, because you're just asking like the scary aliens who are running this computer. But that's the same as prayer.
Religion does like against science until they have to go to hospital.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like they're against that until they're in hospital.
That's so
get a
true.
boob job.
But anyway, religion and science are basically just the same thing in my head. Like religion's just making sense of stuff of the past before we had computers.
I think that you should explore psilocybin.
Who's she?
Magic mushrooms.
Oh.
Expand your mind. That's because that's the kind of thought process you have, and you're like, oh my God, yeah, we are in that, and then everything makes sense.
Should we do an episode where I just sit there and do that?
I think so. It's getting legal soon, you know? Like, they're looking into it as, like, cure for depression and things. And I believe I was microdosing for a while, and it was a game changer. But, like, you have to have breaks from it, because otherwise you build up a tolerance of it. But it's a natural mushroom. It's from the ground. Tiny little bit. It's like a little thing, and get it from a lovely lady. And, yeah, it's a very common thing. In a lot of America places, they are legalising it. And in Toronto, it's all legal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can walk down the road, there's, like, loads of mushroom shops.
I fear for myself if I do that, because I genuinely think, like, thinking about the way my brain works, I would be convinced we were in a simulation, and then I would just like come
But
out.
you probably accept it. Honestly, I think like magic mushrooms are, I'm not trying to push them on you, but like magic mushrooms are very like eye-opening. Like I feel like they're quite healing. I've not done a trip in a while, but I would like to do a trip in a while.
Well, you're in luck, because here comes baby J with the mushrooms.
Hey!
No, it's a laptop.
Two options for you.
Go on, what are the options?
Got Kim Richards versus Lisa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amsterdam dinner.
It's Lisa, is that Lisa Vanderpump?
Rinna.
Oh, Lisa Rinna.
Lisa Rinna.
Who looks like that lady Eminem.
Well, we've got
Eminem. Yes,
Yeah.
She had the Eminem medal on there, yeah.
where she gives the bunny back.
I don't know.
It's got to be the Amsterdam fight. Yeah.
Amsterdam fight.
This is iconic, by the way, because you have to watch it after.
Can you give me context for this? I love that this is full circle as well. We're in Amsterdam, which ties in with our legalizing.
There we go. Yeah, exactly.
Situation.
So basically, right, they're all at dinner, and what happens at dinners? There tend to be arguments, but this one was particularly bad because Kim Richards. Icon. She's Paris Hilton's aunt. There's Kyle Richards, Kim Richards, their sisters, Paris Hilton's aunt. She has been having trouble with drugs, for a couple of years. Like it's been up and down, and there's been she relapsed and all of this, and she was obviously intoxicated, and then they had a bit of an argument about it because Lisa tried to console her, but I think it wasn't in a way that was great because it was in front of all the group, so it felt a bit of attack. So Kim took it personally, and then they ended up arguing over the table, but then Kim says, well, let's not talk about what you don't want out. She says, let's talk about the husband, and brings the husband up, and Lisa Rinna kicks off. They argue. She smashes a glass. It is iconic piece of cinematography.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, it should have been BAFTA, everything. Grammy, Oscar, for soundtrack, everything.
Wait, are you going to be Kim or Lisa?
I want to be Kim.
Okay, I'll be Lisa. I'll be the sexy Eminem lady.
Yeah, I'm Kim Richards. I've always wanted to be Kim. I felt like... Yeah, she's
Kim-coded.
Bless her, Kim, though. She was like a child star. Like she was in something Mountain, like back in the day. Like she was really famous Disney star, like the first Disney kid. And then I think she worked all of her life from like the age of 5, then had kids. And then that's kind of what happened. But I think now her kids have all gone. She got very lonely. And I think obviously being a child star and like all of that trauma, she didn't cope well.
Yeah. I feel like we were child stars sometimes.
In my head was.
Drag Race, we were 7 years old.
Okay, so this is the Kim Richards versus Lisa Rinna Amsterdam dinner from hell. I know most people, when you post this, might have seen it because it's just an iconic piece. Like, it's amazing, so...
And I have no context other than an American accent.
I'll send you the link to watch it after.
Okay. And scene.
Let's talk about the husband. Oh, wait.
Excuse me? Did you just say, let's talk about the husband?
Let's not talk about what you don't want out.
Oh, you know what? Let me tell you something. Don't you ever touch... Oh, I know this from Jackie Cox's Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Oh, Don't you ever touch. Don't touch my husband.
Just say.
Don't you ever touch.
You don't want out everybody to know. You better watch what you talk about. Everybody will know.
You never go near my husband.
Everybody will know.
Ah! I smashed a wine glass. You will never go after my husband.
Everybody will know what you don't want out.
And scene. Honestly, that made not a lick of sense to me.
I know, it's so good. But she's obviously going through something. She's obviously intoxicated. Like, she was in the back of the car, like she was saying she was not on anything, and she was just like slurring and everything, and this wasn't making sense, and they just argued, and then she brought up her husband, Lisa's husband, and she went, "Don't talk about my husband."
Don't you ever.
It's really good. And there's Eileen, like there's another character in Eileen, and she says, "I don't want to talk to you, you beast." And Eileen's like, "Beast?" It's just cinema heaven.
Bimini, thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much. That flew by.
I really did. I felt like we had like a real roller coaster journey through
Welcome
all
to my
different
life.
which I kind of love. I like that.
Good.
Like, it's freeform content.
Do you plan, like, because when I do my podcast, like, we'll do the research and come up with questions, then I don't use any of them.
No.
Basically just like talk the whole time and just like, yeah. That's always good.
Yeah, no,
Just give it a
I
flow.
like it because I feel like you have like an organic process and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And also, I'm always in a rush, so I'm not researching anything.
Exactly.
But your podcast is iconic. You've had some amazing guests on The Pieces.
It's been good. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. We're it's in this room, by the way, everyone.
It's the same room.
It's the same room. But yeah, we'll have to get you on The Pieces.
Oh,
I'd love you to come on.
I would love to come on. We could talk about stuff. I'm the Jeremy Corbyn of drag, so it makes sense.
This is it.
What everyone says.
Yeah, I'm the Pretty Patel. Not really. That was a really bad one.
We just clip that bit.
Yeah, I'm the Pretty Patel of drag.
That would be, I think, of all statements that people would not expect you to say.
Exactly.
I think that's top of the list.
Close the borders. No, I absolutely do not believe in that.
Close the borders feels like the antithesis of release the beast. So
Close the borders, privatise healthcare, do it all.
So I'm currently dressed like a Tory, so I feel like...
Same.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, love you.